Hey guys, so in this video I wanted to go over really quickly how I prefer to brace on my deadlifts in particular, because this is something that I think I do a little bit unique, or I haven't really heard about it talked as much. Typically you'll either hear of a top-down setup, where you're going to get your brace at the top of the lift, and then you grab the bar and then you go, or people will do a bottom-up setup where they will grab the bar and then they will essentially try to do deadlift from there. And I do sort of a combination of the two, where I get half of my air at the top, and then as I'm setting my grip, and I will basically find my grip, and then I'll take that second half of my air and breathe out hard and brace and just be explosive from that point. And I feel like this allows me to be more explosive. It also allows me to, I guess, just feel like I can have like a more solid, tight core. So I always felt like when I just got my air at the very top or at the very bottom, I never felt like I was able to really develop that torso tightness and rigidity, because you want to basically be able to maintain, number one, when you're going down to the bar, the distance between your ribs and your hips. So if you watch here, like I have my ear at the top, and then I get the second half down at the bottom. And that allows me to really maintain the distance between my ribs and hips. You see a little bit better on this, like right there. When I get at the very top and I'm going down, like right here, that's when I'm getting in half of my air. You kind of will see my belly kind of expand a little bit. And then right there, I will basically think about breathing in really hard and fast and pressing the tongue to the roof of my mouth, using the Valsalva maneuver to then initiate my deadlift off the floor and have as I'm driving my torso as high as I possibly can have it. That tends to really help me out with feeling as strong as possible. You also will see on my deadlift right here with sumo, I do the same thing there. And I've found that this works really well for a lot of my lifters actually too, because I've found that a lot of people, when they hear about the bottom up, it feels kind of weird to do just like top down. They feel like they're holding their breath forever. And that was really what I felt like. And so this is sort of how I combined the two to feel as strong as possible. Now, when you are bracing, if you watch you want to still brace, in the same way that you would in like a squat, where you're basically breathing out against your belly. If you watch how I breathe on my squat, you can see how I have my ribs down and I'm breathing out, and trying to create as much 3D expansion in my abdomen as possible. You want to do that exact same thing on a deadlift. So when you are bracing, make sure that's something that you are doing. You want to make your belly as wide as possible to create 360-degree tension. So if you guys are struggling at all with feeling like you're able to get a good brace, maintaining a good back position, etc., and try getting in half of your air at the top, and as you set your grip, you find that you feel secure. The second half, as you're basically initiating and pushing your hips down and like pressing the floor away from you. If you guys have any questions about this, just ask down in the comments below.